Hello everyone. Today, our group 6 will talk about the perceived time distortion from unplanned short video use among university students. First, our presentation will divide to 5 parts. First is why this topic matters, and second is research design and questionnaire structure. The third is data collection and analysis method. The fourth, findings, and the last is what it means. First, I will talk about why this topic matters. Short video platforms like TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram Reel have become an inseparable part of university students' daily life. These platforms offer fast, personalized entertainment, instant mood boost, a way to escape academic or emotional stress. However, these benefits come at a hidden cost, distorted time, perception, and loss of academic focus. In a real world observation, someone will say, I just want to watch for 5 minutes, but suddenly an hour passed. It's a common sentiment from students around us. Also, the study shows that over 70% of students report losing track of time while watching short videos. This phenomenon is known as a perceived time distortion, where engaged contact make time feel like it's passing faster than it really is. So, what is the problem? Students start watching videos spontaneously during breaks, before bed, or between classes. They enter a follow state encouraged by autoplay and the infinite scroll. As a result, they experience the time distortion, reduce the study time, recognition emotions, guilt, anxiety, and stress. Also lead a lower academic performance. This is not just about bad habits. It's about how platforms are designed to hold attention. So the score question is, how does unplanned short video use affect university students' perception of time and their academic responsibilities? So our partner will talk about the survey design.
I will now explain how we designed the survey for our research. We created a questionnaire with 32 questions divided into 7 parts. Each part focused on a different topic, from demographics, like age, gender, and year in school, video use, how often and how long students watch short videos, time perception, how fast time seems to pass while watching, emotions, how students feel afterwards, such as guilt and frustration, academic impacts, whether video cause delay in studying, social pressure, influence from friends or online groups, technological future, effects on autoplay, and notification. To make the answer easy to study, we use a 5-point scale for all questions. For example, from strongly disagree to strongly agree. We wrote the questions based on research about social media, time distortion, and dictator habits. We also make sure the questions match real short video application like TikTok, YouTube, Short, and Instagram Reels. In the time perception part, we didn't just ask, do you lose track of time? We also ask more detailed questions like, does time feel faster than you expect? And do you watch longer than planned? This design helps us understand the students' experiments from many sides, their thoughts, feeling, habit, and school life. In the end, our survey is clear, easy to compare, and useful for data analysis. This way it's possible for us to do statistics like average, comparison, and finding patterns. That's my part. Thank you. I will now hand it over to my teammate who will explain how we collect and study the answer.
Hello everyone, I will be introducing how we collected our data and how we analyze it. We begin with an online survey distributed through university emails, lists, and social media groups. Participation was completely voluntary, and we included informed consent form to make sure students understood the purpose and that their responses would remain anonymous. The survey stayed open for 2 weeks, and we sent our reminder messages during that time. This gives students a flexible to complete it on their schedule, which helped improve both the response rate and the response quality. In the end, we received 508 valid responses, providing us to a solid and diverse sample for analysis. Now we're moving to the data analysis. We used a combination of descriptive statistics, correlation analysis, and regression modeling. First, descriptive statistics helped us to summarize the key information, students' demographic, short video habits, and emotional academic impacts. This gave us an overall of general trends. Next, we used person correlation to explore relationships between variables such as how autoplay and algorithm recommendations are related to the distortion, or how social press links procrastination. Lastly, we used regression analysis to predict how specific technological features like notifications contribute to time loss. All of this was done using SPA, SS, and R, ensure that our results were statistically reliable.
Hello everyone, let me briefly present the findings from our study. We collected 508 valid responses with a balanced gender ratio and a widespread across all 4 academic years. Most participants were aged 18 to 22, which fits our target group, university students. This diversity sample strengthens the validity of our results. Our data shows that nearly 69% of students frequently lost track of time when watching short videos like TikTok or Reels. Although many only planned to watch for 30 to 60 minutes, over 1/3 ended up watching for longer than expected. That shows clear signs of time distortion, especially with spontaneous viewing behavior. Emotionally, the effects were significant. Around 69% of students felt guilty or frustrated after excess viewing. While some enjoyed the content, many also reported emotional stress or mood disruptions. This shows that overuse not only wastes time but also harms mental well-being. We also explore why it happens. Students said features like autoplay, notification, and algorithmic recommendations made it hard to stop. Additionally, 73% feel pressure to watch trending videos. So both tech designs and social influence play a major role in overconsumption. Finally, we looked up the academic efforts. Over 65% of students say short videos improve their studies and lower the productivities. They reported more procrastination and missed deadlines. Clearly, unplanned video doesn't just waste time, it impacts academic success. To conclude, our research shows a strong link between short video use, time distortion, and academic challenges, highlighting the need for better self-regulations and platform responsibility.
Okay, I will talk you through the implication, limitations, and the future research directions of our study. First, what does this study mean? We found that many students are not fully aware of how much time they spend on short videos. This highlights a need for digital self-awareness. Students could benefit from learning how to control their screen time, especially during exam periods. Universities have a role to play here. They can organize workshops on screen time management, just like they offer support for strengths of study skills. These sessions could help students build healthier digital habits. Also, app developers should reflect on the side of user experience design. Feature like endless scroll or autoplay may keep users engaged, but they can also reduce control and awareness. UX means designing apps that respect users' time and attention. Now let's talk about the limitation. First, our data is self-reported, which means some students might not have given accurate time estimates. Second, we only survive the students from one university, so the results might not reflect the experience of students. To finish our presentation, we'd like to share some ideas for future research. First, we think long-term studies will be helpful instead of just one survey. Future research could follow students over several months to see how short video use affects their time management, emotions, and school performance over time. Second, we suggest comparing students from different countries. Maybe international students use short videos differently, or maybe cultural background changes how people feel about time and strengths. Finally, research could test solutions. For example, do tools like screen time limits or digital wellness apps really help? Also, do some students have better self-control and avoid time more easily? These future directions could help us understand this issue, and find ways to support students. Okay, thank you. That's all.